Hello, this is going to be figuring out the lie for Luke Joly-durocher. Not sure if I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. So missing March 4th, 2011, Quebec. Last seen supposedly 11:55 p.m. on the corner of Main and Wild Streets. He couldn't get into a club because he was supposedly too drunk. Went back to his friend's house. A couple of his items were there, but he was missing. So what is the lie, Luke? What is the lie when it comes to your disappearance? What's that? Justice. So an injustice. The lie is a lie. The lie is a lie. Justice in reverse. So they're telling us is that, but what it actually is this. Something's imbalanced. Justice in the reverse. Delay, imbalance, injustice, corruption, criminality, irresponsibility, indecision, and obliviousness. A state of inequality or bias. Fairness and balance are not prevailing. Corruption in the system. Being on the wrong path, dealing with the wrong people. So where does the, let's see, justice in reverse, where does the corruption come in? Dishonesty, unfairness, bigotry, and legal problems. What is the lie? So the lie is somebody's lying. Somebody's a criminal. 4 of Wands. Somebody's lying about what happened at the home. Somebody's lying about what happened in their house. Somebody's lying about or being dishonest about something that happened in a dwelling, building, home, apartment. Hold on, because then that would be kind of in reverse. So did somebody plant that stuff in the apartment? Hold on. Is this possibly an overdose where they didn't bring him to the hospital, they just got rid of him? Why does it want me to go here? Okay. What is this about? Miracle, power, solar plexus, creativity, enthusiasm, intellect, positivity, but in reverse, so uncreative, unenthusiastic, dumb, and negative. Miracle, integrity is what turns on the light. Yeah. No integrity, low morals. I wish these came in reverse. Okay, let me read story. So it says, Darkville is a town of self-centered people. Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day, Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the center of town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun's sparkler nor changed their cheating ways. One day, a child asks it why it came. It tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world and appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. So we're talking about the lie. So I didn't get this in my original reading of him, but did something happen like that, where he had an overdose and they kicked him out of vehicle or alcohol poisoning. I don't think she's in the right place, but let's see. The drunk. 25, yeah, she is. So, a drunk woman, though. Because usually this is El Borracho, the drunkard, but this is La Borracha. So, the drunk, foolish, partying too much, being controlled, influenced, unpredictability, actions speak louder than words. Meaning they should have brought him to the hospital. It says, I cannot put up with a foolish drunk. Oh, what an annoying drunk. I can't stand him anymore. Someone is being foolish in their ways, drinking too much. Be careful of overindulgences. Remember what your actions look like to others. The lie is a lie. That's just what I keep getting. Luke, tell me about this. Clean. It might have been he liked someone or wanted to get with this girl. She was too drunk. Maybe he was helping her. I think I got this before. And somebody got upset with him because it could have been somebody else's girlfriend who thought he was hitting on her, but he was actually helping her. I did. I got this before. 2, 3. Luke, the lie, please. Immortal. Deities, legend, Frankenstein, medical breakthrough, soul, dark magic, vampire, heaven, life after death, invulnerable, superhero, god, astral travel, monument, undead, Achilles. Siphoning energy, siphoning store. Somebody could be named Brittany. On vacation, haggle, robbery, antiques, under the counter, clerk, on sale, import, export, used books, opening hours, foreclosed, receipt, boutique, supermarket, rejected card. I think I just read somewhere something about bank or ATM. What is the lie? Maybe there's footage at a store. Maybe they were trying to steal his something. Maybe he was trying to get somebody help. Maybe somebody didn't want him at the house. Alright, let me get stickers. Luke, tell us about the lie. Luke, tell us about the lie. Bookish soul. Use books. Is he in school? A vintage chair. First Mother's Day. That person could, somebody that knows something could be pregnant right now. Alabama. Rosé. And don't be basic. Could be something about a liquor store. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Who is responsible for your disappearance? And why did they want you to disappear? Who, if not you, is responsible for your disappearance, and why did they want you to disappear? Medium here. Responsible for the disappearance doesn't mean they made assassination. Doesn't mean that they made him disappear. Who is the assassinator? Cheap. Ooh. Budget, moderate, frugal. So somebody was trying to rob him? Or somebody... Okay, I was watching Judge Judy the other day. This guy was suing this girl because she was with his dad driving somewhere, and at the time the dad, I don't know if he had a heart attack, but he suddenly died, like in the car driving with this girl, and they took everything. They took his phone, they took his wallet, the money out of his wallet, threw the wallet somewhere. She said he wanted me to have the phone, but so if it's not an overdose where they just dropped him somewhere, then somebody had a problem. Somebody had an issue, a problem, but also took his belongings or robbed him in the process of making him disappear. Okay, why are they keeping the truth from us? Why are they keeping the truth from us? That's not good. Lies, sneaky, betrayal, trickster. Any way you put it, even if I were to... So the lie is... Oh, he didn't get let into the club, and then he went back to the house, and we don't know what happened to him. Like there's a lie in the lie. There's lots of lies around this case. Seven of Swords. In the upright, speak of sometimes from this meaning generosity, this guidebook, but usually it means, so somebody was playing mind games, somebody felt like mind games were being played with them. Somebody made a decision, and she could see clearly. This is her. Seven of Swords in the upright. Are you running away from your responsibilities? Are you isolating yourself? Are you being dishonest? In the reverse, you have become a victim of your own lies and deceptions. Now it is hard to work out the truth. So I don't know if she was lying, saying he's hitting on me, we were drunk, and then he's lying, saying he's got to go, I'm going to go drop him off, but really I'm going to disappear him and steal his stuff. Seven of Swords in reverse. Punishment, getting caught trying to make things right. Getting caught and trying to make things right. Ooh. Getting caught doing what? Getting caught doing what? Siphoning energy. Stealing energy. Red. Root chakra. Making someone feel insecure, not safe. Getting caught doing what? Hesitation. Decision. Confusion. Worry. And she was not confused. She was in on this. Luke, tell me about these two people. Look at this. Commit to the journey. So these two people are allegedly in on this, know what happened, and are in cahoots, and have each other's back. We'll get through this together with determination. Go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. So, God, he might have went back to the house. She's overly drunk. I'm gonna help her. She starts hitting on him. Maybe they're making out. The boyfriend comes back to the house. What the F? Now she has to decide what to do, and that's what she decided. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords here. Illusion. Uncertainty and moving quickly. Something about a train depot. Train station. Somebody could be from Colorado. Luke. What is this? One more. Okay, the tower hit. I see a clock. 3 o'clock. Big Ben, England. External, for external use only. Something could have been put in someone's drink. The Cathedral of Basilica. So a train station, a liquor store, a store, a church. What else was there? Bookstore, gym, a hoodie, and I am amazing. The most dangerous person is the one who listens, thinks, and observes. So hesitation, moving quickly, in cahoots, to steal, 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 and lie, lie, lie. Let me get a clock. Luke, what is all this? Give me a clock, please. Something about possibly 3 a.m. Give me a clock, please. Clock, clock, clock. Give me a clock, please. Clock. Push the limits. And this one's at 12:09. Push the limits. Kind of like you're here. Now you're all over my girlfriend. I need you out. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. What's this say? 12:09. So he went last supposedly seen at 11:55. And then something happened at 12:09. How long did it take to get from where he was on that corner, supposedly, back to that house? What is this? What's this Seven of Swords about? I want them both. Galaxy. Bring together, group, assemble. And then energy. Push the limits. Okay. So between 12:09 and 3 a.m. is when something most likely happened. Okay, Luke, when/if will the truth come out about your disappearance? August. Maybe August 22nd? August. And what's going to come out in August? What's going to come out in August? Ten of Swords, betrayal. What happened in your death? Ten of Swords. Sorry, in your disappearance. So Swords is weeks, right? Swords, weeks. 10 weeks from now would be August-ish, right? Where are we at? June? Yeah. That would be right around August 22nd. Kinda. What's the Ten of Swords gonna say? Somebody's gonna have empathy. Maybe because they're now a parent, just gave birth, they feel some empathy. What's gonna come out in August? Medium skin tone. What's gonna come out in August? Chagrin. Maybe somebody's tired of getting talked down to. They realize they shouldn't have been in this alliance. What's going to come out in August? Evidence, but in reverse. Planted evidence. Alright, my battery's gonna run out. Let me just get some stickers. What is gonna come out in August, please? The pizza in reverse, the return. A snake. We know what the pizza is. Somebody knew something. One day at a time. Pills. The number 2. 2 peas in a pod. 2 pears. 2 partridges. A Ouija board. How somebody... Why are there 2 of these? 9 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's no longer holding on to the pain somebody caused, the hurt somebody caused, the control somebody has, the blackmail somebody was doing. So they might just be giving things up in August. But I do want to go for it. 10 of Swords, a physical death, a major life-changing event. 10 of Swords, total devastation, rock bottom, the end of a painful situation. I'm speaking about this 10 of Swords, the truth coming out. Do I see anything else? Nope. Okay, that's what I have. Thank you.